This is Caleb with Integrity Home Inspections. I am at 522 and 530 Northeast 93rd Avenue in Portland, Oregon, doing a sewer scope from the cleanout on the front side of 522, I believe, out to the city main line in the street. Here, about 56 feet from the cleanout, we reach the 3034 city lateral sewer line. Continue to push the camera to the city main sewer line. And so right here, about 71 feet from the cleanout, we reach the city main sewer line. But you can tell when you pull the camera back right before it goes into the main line, it looks like there's some root intrusion here. So it's a good chance it's located out in the street. But I'm going to go locate this line now and get an exact position. So I paused the video and just resumed it now. I just got done locating it. In my opinion, it does appear to be located in the street. I marked it with white paint, and it appears to be about 10 feet deep. So this should be a city issue, but I would recommend contacting the city, showing them the video, and making sure that it's their jurisdiction. And making sure that it gets proper repairs, because as you can tell, it's clogging the line quite a bit right here. It looks like the pipe may even be broken a little bit. So I'm going to continue to pull back the camera and inspect the sewer line. Again, here's the connection from the black ABS plastic sewer line to the 3034 city lateral sewer line. So it looks like right here most likely is where unit 530 ties in together, and then they probably join up and go all the way out to the main line together. But when I'm finished with this line, I'll go over and go into that clean out and scope the line down and make sure that they do in fact connect together. So here you can tell, there's a little bit of standing water in this ABS black plastic line, but a little bit of standing water really won't hurt the line too much in my opinion, especially if it's a plastic line that it's standing in, because it won't erode or react to the water sitting in there. At the beginning of the video it looked like there may have been a little bit of standing water, and here's where I'm thinking it might be inside a cast iron line. So it's a little bit more significant here. You can tell it's several feet long. So I'm just pulling it back to see where it starts, and if it's if it's in cast iron, and it doesn't look like it's in cast iron. So there's about 5 feet or so of cast iron line, and then here you can tell when I pull the camera to about, let's try and get a good angle of it again. Right here you can see there's just debris, and that's the debris from cast iron basically flaking off into the line. So there's a good chance that the reason the water is being held up is due to the cast iron that's sitting in the line. The house is vacant, and like I said, I think this is the black ABS plastic line. It's kind of hard to tell for sure because of the water and how murky it is. So it's not as big of an issue as, say, those roots growing in the line, but I'm still going to pause the video and locate and mark this position. So it's just on the other side of the sidewalk, so it's a good thing that it is in it's underneath soil instead of concrete, so it's not underneath the sidewalk path. Like I said, it doesn't appear to be too significant amount of standing water, and a lot of the reason it could be standing in there is because of just some debris that's hung up in the line. The house is vacant, so very may clean out once it's occupied and being used more often. But it still looks like there's a little belly there, and sewer line should technically drain completely when the sewer line or the water is turned off inside the home. So that's a little issue there as well. But as far as this short amount of cast iron, also it looks pretty decent. I'm not seeing too heavy of erosion or anything like that. But the biggest issue inside this line is that roots, which are out in the street, and you can see it from here, that white spray paint mark, that's where that standing water starts, and it goes over towards the neighboring unit. So I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to go to the unit 530 and scope that line until they connect, and then I'll finish up the video then. So now I'm in front of unit 530, and I'm going to go through the clean out and go to where it looks like they're going to connect into one line. And here's where it transfers from cast iron to ABS black plastic sewer line. And you can see right there on the left hand side that these lines do connect together and go on out to the main line together. But I'll just push the camera out to where those roots are just to be 100% sure. And right here, about 47, 48 feet. So this line's a little bit shorter than the first one, unit 522, but they do, in fact, connect together. So I'll turn the water off in this unit and let it drain, and then we'll pull it back again. So I'll pause the video now. So this water's drained from the line. So again, I'll pull back the camera, continue to inspect the sewer line. And again, right here, you can see pretty clearly on the left-hand side is another opening where the two lines are connecting together for the duplex. So this concludes the sewer scope video inspection. The sewer line is in failing condition due to that root intrusion out in the street, but that should be the City of Portland's responsibility. But I would recommend contacting them, showing them the video, and having them come out and repair that because it is in the street. And again, there is some standing water inside Unit 522's line right before it connects together to 530. So again, the standing water's lesser problem than the root intrusion, and especially since that standing water appears to be inside a plastic line and not the cast iron line. So I'll put this all throughout a report, email a written report along with the video inspection to the agent and buyers. Thank you for choosing integrity, and have a good day.